Ashley with the hardware store in Oregon City, and I'm here today with Richard Huggins, bartender extraordinaire, who is going to tell us a little bit about this special bottle of whiskey. So we have the Michter's 25-year bourbon, and this was released in 2023, so we were able to just get it being January of 2024. And this is made with a select mash bill of, as you know, at least 51% corn, and it is matured for 25 years in charred American oak barrels. The last time that Michter's made a bottle of this age was back in 2020, and those bottles are now retailing on the secondary market in around the tens of thousands of dollars. This particular bottle you can get on the secondary market. They have it marked up to $9,000, and though we were able to get it from our local liquor store in Oregon City for $1,500. It clocks in at 116.2 proof, and I would love to know more of what you know about Michter's and this bourbon.
Yeah, so Michter's is the very first American whiskey company, dating back to 1753, as it's marked in all of their bottles. The designation in some of their lines is the US 1, which signifies being the very first American whiskey company.
Mm-hmm.
Started and founded in Pennsylvania, distributed amongst General George Washington's troops of Valley Forge for the winter. Obviously has a long lineage, has been in the United States, not going solely, but going until 1989, until it was shuttered, unfortunately, because of taste trends changing at the point, but rekindled again in the late 90s by Joe Malioco, a couple co-owners as well. They've put together a fantastic line of products, and have just recently won in 2023 Most Admired Whiskey.
That's incredible. The gentleman who owns the Oregon City liquor store, Brent, he said that he was able to get a 20-year Michter's a few years back, and that it was the best bourbon he'd ever had. So that's a huge compliment. I know he loves whiskey and that he's probably tasted a lot over the years. So I have no 100% expectation that this is going to be a wonderful whiskey as well. What else can you tell me about Michter's?
Yeah, Michter's now is being run by master distiller Dan McKee and the master of maturation Andrea Wilson. They do a fantastic job of putting out a beautiful product. They're huge on their grain. They've actually started to plant their own cornfields, so they have some sort of dedication to the land and to the actual product from the very beginning to the end that they're doing. Their product is made without any sort of regulation to time or cost. Obviously, businesses need to make money in the end. However, their end goal is to produce a quality product, and everybody loves their product that I've seen.
Awesome.
It's beyond cult status at this point.
Yeah, so they're kind of like a farm to bottle company now.
At this point, they surely are.
That's awesome. That's really great. Let's take a look at the color of this whiskey and talk a little bit more about the nose and tasting notes.
So nice amber color to it, dark molasses from the aging of the barrels themselves. Upon tasting this, it should get bits of dry fruit, a little prune, a little raisin to it, dry cocoa nib, big vanilla, viscous mouthfeel to it, maybe slightly oily, but very fantastic, full-bodied, long finish, great product.
Awesome. Yeah, I can see at the top of this bottle here, it says bottle 119 of 415. So they didn't make that many bottles of this, and I know only 8 of them came to Oregon, and we have one that we are excited that it didn't go to a private collector, and that we have it here at the hardware store available for our secret society members to be able to have the opportunity to try this.
Absolutely a once in a lifetime opportunity to have this product for sure.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna pour it, and we are going to check this out for our own education. Oh, it's not gonna go easy.
Yeah, careful.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that this was considered to be the first whiskey in the United States, you said?
Yeah, first whiskey company.
Whiskey company. Well, yes, I'm sure there was some people making it in there. No, I wouldn't say bathtub because it's not gin, but...
It's not the longest running production because the longest running production is actually Laird's.
Yeah.
That's family owned. It's on its 10th generation.
Yeah.
I actually had the opportunity to meet the young lady who owns and operates it.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
her family. So
that's cool. Yeah, and you had mentioned the toasted barrel too, that they were the first company to introduce to that, and we have
2014.
Very cool. Yeah, I noticed that's becoming quite the trend. A lot of people are releasing toasted, including Elijah Craig, Basil Hayden, and a couple others that we also have obtained. Yeah, why don't you go first, Richard, and tell us what your experience is like.
Big vanilla nose. Think caramel fruits. You think like Christmas fruitcake.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
A little bit, not quite gingerbread, but like sugar cookie almost. Mm. The oak hits right at the front. Great caramelization. Not quite maple, but deep, rich caramelization right in the middle palate. The exhale is all wood as well. Almost like burnt bubble gum, but not burnt the wrong way, like caramelized correctly, but very sort of sweet viscousness right in the middle there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, long, even heat to it without being overwhelming. Coats the tongue very nicely. Doesn't burn the back of the throat at all. Super smooth. Almost like having s'mores. You know, that little bit of like slight chocolate in there, that bit of that sugar that's burnt, that bit of cracker that's in there. It's fantastic.
That sounds delicious.
Huge
I kind
vanilla.
of get where the bubblegum comments come from. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I wish I was more knowledgeable about whiskey to really appreciate it, but I mean, it is wonderful.
One of the things about it is like it's still there. You can still taste it. And I think, you know, when you get something that's of this quality, that's something that you really want.
Yeah.
You know, I tasted Pappy 23 and it kind of, the only lingering that you get is like musty wood.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of dissipates. And that's
Yeah.
kind of that. Where this kind of keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
Without being overwhelming.
Yeah.
Or without having that back throat burn.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get some of the bigger ones like, you know, Stag Junior, and it just kind of keeps burning.
Mm.
Of course, the proof has something to do with that. At the
Yeah.
same time, you know, this is mellowed out so much more smooth.
Yeah.
So, fantastic product.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing all of your knowledge with us about this bottle. We're very lucky to have it, and we're in Oregon City. It's the hardware store cocktail bar, and we have this incredible bottle that we're waiting to share with you.